Today's news. Today's news.
Dell Small Business.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Americans are excited about the CDC's new blessing for the fully vaccinated to unmask indoors.
It's exciting to hear. It's comforting in a way to know that so many people are getting vaccinated to the point where people feel that it's safe.
I still think it's really important that we all wear our masks. I think you should get back to normal life. I think we all want some semblance of normalcy.
But there will be an honor system for enforcement. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky tells CBS this morning
People who are unvaccinated should not be taking off their masks.
while some governors are in the process of dropping mandates right now, others say it's too soon. 86% of gas stations in Washington, D.C. have gone dry as Colonial rushes to get its hacked pipeline up to full capacity. Supply chain expert Jeff Smith.
Well, just because the pipeline is turned back on, that just means you get gasoline to the broad scale pieces. So that's those core distribution zones. Then it has to be put onto trucks, and those trucks have to get to the gas stations and then actually put them into those gas tanks.
Sources tell CBS News Colonial paid millions to the hackers. The fighting could intensify in the Middle East. Israeli tanks and ground troops are moving into place along the Gaza border. Correspondent Imtiaz Hayab is nearby.
It's the heaviest bombardment of Gaza yet. Overnight, Israeli airstrikes pummeled the densely populated Palestinian territory. While on the ground, Israeli soldiers fired artillery shells from their positions along the separation wall, smashing Hamas tunnel networks.
House Republicans are meeting right now to elect a new number 3. New York's Elise Stefanik and Texas' Chip Roy are both vying to replace Liz Cheney, who was demoted this week over her continued criticism of former President Trump. A high school athlete is speaking up after she was forced to search for a pair of scissors during a game. CBS's Jim Krasula.
16-year-old black softball player Nicole Piles was shocked when an umpire told her she needed to cut her hair during a high school softball game.
Either you take the beads out or you can't play, because it's a safety hazard.
Her father, Julius.
You embarrassed my child, and somebody's going to have to answer for that.
Now, the Durham, North Carolina school system has called for a change in a rule that it called, quote, culturally biased.
It's not just gas. Prices for groceries and other everyday necessities are rising. When will it end? CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
We're going to see higher prices for the next few months, and I think things should settle down by the end of the year, but we are watching this. It's the most important thing on the economist's mind right now.
Retail sales unchanged in April. S&P futures are up 25. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. The early edition. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're up and greeting the day with a smile. If you can't make it, you fake it. Turn that frown upside down and don't be a clown. Alright, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these little dash cab adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. Time to get to work.